break down this one scene because I don't think I can handle anymore watching it. Holy crap. Wow. Alright, we're live. This is fucking rough, I'll tell you.
Yes. We would like to know.
Well, it says we're trying to figure out 102 children. Is that for this facility?
What is the name? What is it?
It's from the state of Minnesota website. It says you have 102 children here in your child care.
Which childcare name is a lot of...
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
Where the children are?
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here. And you got $2.66 million this year in funding, and $2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where are you? Which department? That is harassment.
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down. Where are the children at? No children inside of this daycare center. And look at this daycare center right here.
I don't think you were in there. You weren't in there. Anyways, not cool. So anyway, here's the website to start up a adult daycare center. You can find this on negb.gov. So gov.gov. There's criteria in here that you need to meet to open one up. And here's one for Minnesota. So if you got a sheet, right? And it says 200 and some, and it says X amount of dollars. So what? That's what the program is for. It's not fraud just because it's written on a sheet. Hey, look, 206 children, $2.5 million. Where are the children? Where are the children? Where are the children? Two guys fucking with women asking for fucking kids. What the fuck do you expect them to do? Anyone can go over there and see the money that's allocated. That's what it's there for. That's what these programs are for. To call it fraud just because they're doing it and then showing a narrative of just that race, that's fucking bullshit. Anyone that's out there, if you're white and you have an aged resource center there and you know there's a lot of white people, go film that shit. Because that's your taxpayer money too. Why ain't you fucking filming that shit, huh? You're controlling a narrative. And to say that they're all in on it, holy crap. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyone can type in how to start an adult daycare center. Scroll down a little bit and look for one that says GOV. You will literally be there for days looking at the criteria that you need to meet to open one. So when you get a narrative of, oh, look, your taxpayer dollars is going for exercise for old people. So that's what the program is for. It's to help the elderly people move and do things that they couldn't normally afford, like in-home health care, exercise programs. All that stuff is paid by the taxpayers to help them. And that Minnesota website's down again. I don't know if it was me or what, but yeah, there's criteria there. You'll be there all day long. So, I don't know, to ambush someone that's not even, probably even a part of anything. No, that's not how you do it. You go to the guy that has to approve it. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, that guy's got to approve it. There's a whole list if you would go over there. There's a whole checklist of things that you need to get that grant money. It's not just, oh, here, hey, they're stealing taxpayer money. No, you have to do things to get it. Ain't just handing it out willy-nilly. And if it is, and the facility's not up to par, it's the guy that's doing the paperwork, not who you're filming. Zero clue, I bet. Do they look like millionaires? And why are they at work? So let's look at the real fraud. Let's look at this FCC, because that's a narrative that I already pulled apart already in 4 videos already. I'm fucking done with that. It's fucking horrible. You should go to all the people that you fucking interviewed and have a sit down. Find out if they're even a part of the fucking ownership. And tell them you're fucking sorry. Holy crap. Just because you get a reaction on someone doesn't mean, oh, look, they're afraid of the fraud. No, you're 2 fucking dudes looking for children. That's what they're fucking afraid of. Holy fuck. So, the FCC, outdated, 45 years old, lost in court, arbitrary, capricious, 2021. They're still dragging their feet. Go after that. But that's a lot of money. A lot of people make money off of that. See, it's not fraud when you make lots of money out of it and you're white, right? Go after that. Work's already done. All you gotta do is shout and scream about it. Already done. Environmental Health Trust, click on Subcom Industry, you'll be there for days. And then go after Elon for his statements on Joe Rogan's show, upplaying all his products and downplaying the risks. That's fraud too. Go after that. But that's richest man in the world. That's your buddy. Don't want to do that. But that's real fraud. That's fraud on the American people, children, vulnerable children that take in 10 times more microwave radiation than an adult. Go after the FCC for the fast track proposal. They're going to put cell towers right out front of your window, and you can't go to the municipality and remove it. 10,000 watts meters squared at the window. You have Dr. Rob Brown, radiologist, and you can go request him over at Environmental Health Trust for an expert interview. You could do that today. Not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen. You got the cell phone industry showing children holding phones. That's exceeding the 1.6 safety guidelines that's outlined in the phone. And the Chicago Tribune already did a little bit of investigation where the phones were 3 to 7 times or more over the 1.6. Yeah. Or how about VR sets that are not required to follow the standard SARS rating, which that in itself is fraud. The SARS rating for our phones is done on a giant military-sized head. And if you would do the same test and make it a smaller head, like for a child, way different. Never going to pass it, right? That's the fraud to look at. Because that ain't fraud until you win it in court. And even if you win it in court, still not the right guy. The lady that claimed to omission, where's the rest of the money? Go talk to the guy that's been filling out the paperwork for 5 years. Don't see him on any video. So you got Joe Rogan 1609, all the evidence you need. You can hear him clearly upshotting his products, downplaying the risks, all lies. And then you go get some experts over at Environmental Health Trust, 252 from 43 nations that signed the call to internet protection from non-ionizing radiation. So, 45 years, out of date, lost in court, arbitrary and capricious, didn't look at the vulnerability of children or pregnant women based on the 1980 rat and monkey test where they were blasted with microwave radiation to the point where they couldn't push the food lever. Divided that number by 50 for the general public and divided the other part by 10% for workers. And they had burns on their faces. And they only looked at thermal effects. Like, they literally refused to look at anything else. There's 11,000 pages on the Environmental Health Trust versus the FCC. They're not cherry picking. They are actually 3 judges that ruled in that case.